Hey everyone, I'm WYRMLAD'S, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. I want to give a huge thanks to my pal Dib the Awesome for letting me use his account to make this video. If you want to follow along him and his videos, there's going to be a link in the description below. With that being said, get ready for a monster review on WYRMLAD, and not a 1 to 100, but a 1 to 120, which means he has some of his ranked up skills. And so this video is going to be awesome. Hopefully you guys were able to get this monster yourselves. To everyone watching this video that maybe wasn't able to get this monster, one thing you should know about anytime Social Point does an event where basically you have to collect items and those items unlocks a progressive island, and then that progressive island you have to move a certain amount of nodes before you can actually get the monster. The one thing you should know is that you should save up gems because you are going to have to spend anywhere from 200 to 300 gems to actually get the monster. I think I myself spent around 250 gems, I think 230 gems to get WYRMLAD. So I have WYRMLAD, he's still crafting, but Dib already has him at level 120, so let's enjoy this review. The cool thing about WYRMLAD is his trait. He is immune to stun, mega stun, and bleeding, that's the celestial trait, and he also has dodge area, which allows him to evade all area attacks. So this monster can't be touched by AoE skills, and he also can't be touched by single stun, single mega stun. So the only real way to stop this monster is with a total blind, single possession, or with single freeze. But he also has some extra turn skills, so even possession and total blind don't really counter him that well. But yeah, let's get into his skills because he has a lot of skills. So I'm just going to click on change skills and we'll kind of go through all of them. So you know what, let's actually look at the skill set that Dib has on this monster, then we'll review some of his other skills. Despicable Beans removes positive effects, deals moderate special damage, applies major damage reduction, and positive effects block to all enemies. Wow, that's a mouthful. So this skill is like really meta currently in the game. And pretty much any skill that can remove positive effects from the enemy, you need that in the current meta. With War Masters having their status casters, Remtar with his skill mirror, Elvira with evasion. Every single monster can just about do something for their team nowadays. Having a skill that can remove positive effects first before you do anything else is an absolute must-have. On top of removing positive effects, you deal moderate special damage. And on top of dealing moderate special damage, you apply a major damage reduction. So all of the enemy monsters' attacks are going to be 50% weaker. If an enemy monster could have OTK'd you by dealing 100k damage, that skill now deals 50k damage. And on top of that, for the next 3 turns, the enemies can't apply any more positive effects. It's pretty much like nanovirus, except they don't lose any low metal damage. So all positive effects are blocked on the enemies. That is incredible for a single skill like this. Moving on, we have Righteous Evil. This skill deals moderate dark damage to all enemies. It applies Sunburn and Curse, 2 of the best DLTs currently in the game. Sunburn will reduce enemy HP and accuracy by 15% for the next 3 turns, and Curse, everybody loves Curse. This removes 10% of life and stamina on the first turn, then that doubles to 20% of life and stamina, then that doubles again to 40% of life and stamina. Incredible DLTs to apply on a single hit. And by the way, I don't know how many people notice, this is also a dark based attack, a light monster with a dark based attack. Moving on, How to Kill Your Dragon. This skill is incredible. Applies Damage Hater to itself, deals moderate special damage to one enemy, removes positive status effects, and gives 1 extra turn to itself. Okay, this is the important thing about this skill. Even though right here it says Dragon Hater lasts for 3 turns, notice that it applies Dragon Hater first. Okay, after you apply Dragon Hater, you deal the special damage. So against any Dragon type monster, you're going to deal triple damage, but immediately after, you remove your positive effects. So you actually lose your Dragon Hater, and then you give yourself an extra turn. So you'll never actually see the Dragon Hater on this monster, because he pretty much attacks an enemy monster with triple damage, and then the triple damage is gone, if that monster is a dragon monster. And so it is really important that you realize that, because otherwise you're going to think the skill is bugged, but no, the skill isn't bugged, it's intended to work that way. And then this skill over here removes positive effects from one enemy twice. So you might be thinking, Armor, why do you need to remove positive effects twice? Well, if an enemy monster has a skill that blocks their positive effects from being removed, this skill will get rid of that positive effect first, and then it gets rid of the positive effect itself. So for example, if enemy monster had triple damage and then protection from getting their positive effect removed, bye-bye blocker and bye-bye triple damage. And then this skill deals very heavy light damage to an enemy and also applies Sunburn to one enemy. Now let's look at some of the other amazing skills this monster has to offer, because this monster has a ton of stuff to offer. So starting things off with St. George's, resurrects one ally with 1% life, applies evasion and life regen, and positive effects protection. See, that's the one right there. Positive effects protection, this thing can pretty much override that. Anyhow, you get a monster with 1% of their life back, that monster gets evasion, so the enemy monster won't be able to hurt it, and you get life regen, so that enemy monster will actually recover 25% of their HP every single turn for the next 3 turns. And keep in mind, even though you got resurrected with 1%, on the turn the monster actually goes, it's going to now have 26% life, and then maybe you can have some relics activating and other stuff. so you shouldn't worry about that 1%. And again, the enemy isn't going to be able to do anything unless you're facing another WYRMLAD that can remove this, that can remove the positive effects and the evasion. You're pretty much going to get a guaranteed revival, and that monster is going to be able to do something. This is a fantastic revival skill, because unlike other monsters that revive, that's pretty much all they do. They revive, and that monster's on their own. This monster, WYRMLAD, actually protects them with the evasion and the life regen. It's great. It's really, really great. Moving on, we have Restore the Dream. Removes all negative effects from all allies, applies precision and life regen to all allies. So here we have a supportive skill. It's nice because it removes negative effects. It's nice because it gives increased accuracy and life regen. But I think given this monster's arsenal, given his other skills, I think most of the time you won't be using this. But I suppose if the situation ever calls for it, you could run Restore the Dream. Moving on, we also have Masterwork Armor. This skill deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies total damage reduction. This will make it so any attack they deal, it's going to deal 0 damage, and you give yourself skill mirror. So if they do blast you with some single target attack, you'll reflect it back at the enemy. Moving on, we also have Word Dragon Slayers. Deals moderate light damage to one enemy, applies evasion, gives 1 extra turn to itself. So evasion actually lasts for 2 turns. So you can single target an enemy monster, give yourself evasion, use that extra turn to attack an enemy monster again, and you're still going to have evasion. And obviously this also helps with the enemy monster has anticipation, because even if they go and attack you, you have your evasion on, so they're not going to be able to harm you. So really, really great skill to counter anticipation monsters. Moving on, we have Draco Union. This skill deals moderate light damage, applies sunburn to all enemies, AoE sunburn, and it also gives your team a 25% life shield. This is a pretty great skill. Sunburn once again will reduce enemy HP and accuracy by 15%. Your team gets a 25% shield. I actually do like that skill, but again, when you have Righteous Evil that can apply Sunburn and Curse, I think most people that have Righteous Evil are going to be going with that skill. But if you don't have it, then Draco Union could be the skill for you. Moving on, we also have Scale Clipper, applies Dragon Hater to one ally. I don't really think this is needed. I think your single Dragon Hater, well, again, it depends. Because Dib has this monster ranked up, he has accessibility to other skills that other players aren't going to be able to use. So I am going to make a level 1 to 100 for WYRMLAD in the future with my own WYRMLAD, so you guys can see how I would use him at level 100. But let's move on. Never Liked You, applies stun to an ally, heals all allies by 50%. So this is pretty cool because this monster applies stun to an ally. He can actually apply stun to himself. Keep in mind he's immune to stun, so basically no one gets harmed, no one gets stunned, and your whole team heals by 50%. Also, if you happen to have a skill mirror, like for example for Masterwork Armor, this would actually be a 100% heal. So some nice synergy you can use with this monster's skills. Moving on, we have a single Sunburn, and we have another ally skill, applies precision damage boost, 33% shield, 2 turn cooldown, and I think that's it. So yes, this is a skill set we're going to be going with. And as of right now, Dib has a wee lad with 3 level 10 strength runes, so he is a pure vicious attacker. Look at that strength, 17,365. For relics right now, he has the Oblation Trap and the Great Healing Essence. Now keep in mind, I am recording this video on June 30th, and on July 1st, Social Point is going to make it so players can actually craft relics, so it's not going to be long before this essence turns into a revival essence. And that trap maybe turns into a Taiga trap, or maybe he keeps the Oblation Trap, because being able to craft relics is going to be a game changer for a lot of players. But with that being said, I've talked enough about this monster and his skills. Let's actually take him out into player versus player. And I'm not entirely sure what team to bring, so I think this is one of the best I can come up with that doesn't rely on a denier. One of the great things about monsters that have dodge area is you don't really necessarily need a denier. I'll try a team with triple dodge area monsters. I am going to bring Rutelis because he can absorb single attacks to himself. So anytime you have a dodge area monster and a top monster, they have such beautiful synergy together because you can't get single targeted and AoEs don't work against you. So really great combo. And then I decided to bring Marquise in case there's any monsters that I need anticipation against. And so here's a pretty good battle where I get to showcase the trait itself. So we have a General Thetis that can do Stamina Devours, and we have a Nishan's Pet that can do AoE Possession. Watch as pretty much nothing happens to me. So Nishan's Pet goes first, the Soul Piercer. Look, it was blocked. Elite Sea Troops. Oh, I was expecting Stamina Drain. So I'll just recharge. And look, did an AoE skill against my own team, but nothing happened to WYRMLAD. And let's see what I do with Marquise. Marquise did single target, once again protecting WYRMLAD. Shadow Wander, again single attacks going to Brutalis, protecting my WYRMLAD. I finally get a turn in. What am I going to do? Oh my goodness, I can do so much. So this kills everyone because I'm just that powerful. This also kills everyone except Nishan's Pet, but with the Curse and the Sunburn, he would most likely die. How to kill your dragon, this is once again if you're facing dragon monsters. I think I want to showcase this skill against Kain, so let me go ×1 speed. Watch as I get rid of the evasion and then deal my light damage. So Kain, bam. OTK'd. Keep in mind that's because I am level 120 and have all those level 10 runes. So look at those AoEs that do absolutely nothing to my WYRMLAD. Don't you love the dodge area trait? It is such a fantastic trait. I've literally taken no damage. Oh look, I just got ulted. Hell's Horde, I just got ulted by Nishan's Pet, and I lost my Marquise, my other attacker. And look, I have not been touched. Not a single thing has happened to me. Let me finish them off with Despicable Beans. Bam. Alright, so for this next battle, I brought O'Reilly just because he's another dodge area monster. So I'm just going to recharge and see what the enemy does. So it has to single target Brutalis again, that's fine with me. Ragneo does an AoE skill. Once again, O'Reilly and WYRMLAD completely misses. Nishan's Pet did a single target, which is completely fine with me. Alright, let's see what I can do. None of them are dragon based. This can get rid of positive effects, but I don't need to. And Righteous Evil, so one advantage of WYRMLAD having Righteous Evil is that you do have that elemental advantage against Earth, and then having light-based attacks like Nishan's Pet, you have an elemental advantage against dark monsters. Fantastic. Let's do that major damage reduction, just to see how weak we can make this Barakgar over here. We'll recharge, and let's see, Healing Flesh. Look, it said weak. Well, on one hand, it's Earth against Earth damage, and on the other hand, he has that major damage reduction. Let's recharge, and we'll recharge again. I just want to see Barakgar attack. So regeneration for it, and notice that he can't get that regeneration thanks to the positive effects blocked. Isn't it fantastic? It's like, it's the best thing ever. Here, I think I can do I have a buff skill? Applies random, yeah, let's see what I can apply on my WYRMLAD. Damage increase. Oh, triple damage. I couldn't have asked for anything better, especially with Righteous Evil and 156k damage. That was beautiful. Oh, let's see how I do against this team. We have a Sunblast and a Dunraw. Dunraw is very, very popular, as is Sunblast. Let's start with, he's here to help. Stop its fire time. Once again, nothing happens to my dodge area monsters. Unfortunately, my Brutalis, his cooldowns got activated. That's fine. Back to the damage increase. So he has evasion and double damage. This monster has Mega Taunt. Well, I suppose I have to get rid of the Mega Taunt first. So let's do this skill right here. Bye bye Mega Taunt. Also apply the Sunburn. And Healing Mask kicks in. Let's go ahead and do the stun. Do we want to do AoE stun? Yeah, let's do AoE stun, because I don't want to get Mega Taunted again. So it actually missed, which I guess it's fine. Dunraw, if you want to, you can reapply the Mega Taunt. No hard feelings. Gates, stunned, and I'm going to go ahead. See, I don't really have a reason to do Mega Stun, so I'm just going to do this. And then Tiger Trap here. Let's see what else I can apply on myself. He's here to help, and I gave myself damage increase. Triple damage. Man, he loves giving triple damage. So as you can see, he hit me with an AoE skill, but against my dodge area monsters, nothing happens to them. And I am super, super powerful. So let's do, oh gosh, it doesn't matter what I do. Well, let's do my extra turn skill so I can kill the enemy Dunraw and still attack the other two. So how to kill your dragon, in this case, how to kill Dunraw, and then we'll hit Despicable Beans and hit them. Now, one thing I want to point out here, so check it out, I actually kept my Dragon Hater. The reason I kept Dragon Hater is because thanks to O'Reilly on turn 1, I got the block positive effects. And so as you can see, that was actually removed after I used my extra turn skill. So just wanted to point that out there so no one got confused why I still have my Dragon Hater skill. Alright, let's do Elkhorn Ambush. His damage output is reduced, so even though he has a level 7 strength rune, he's not going to be able to kill me, I think. Then again, he is dark based. Nope, they'll only 10k damage. Here, let's finish him off with this light based attack, and he is dead. Alright, so WYRMLAD, what do you guys think? Alright, so for this next battle, I decided to bring a random monster, Dr. Eggman, and I kind of just want one of my monsters to die because I replaced one of WYRMLAD's skills. So let's just see what happens. Elkhorn Ambush, once again, WYRMLAD doesn't get stunned. Shadow Wanderer, Soul Shattering Great Sword, okay. I'm going to let you do your thing. So Vesuvius and my monsters are stunned. Megaton got activated. I think I will take care of Brutalis just because I don't want to deal with him for that long. So Instant Rest, okay, here, let's do this. Removes positive effects twice, bam. And Sunburn. So Brutalis won't be alive any much longer. Got hit with the Krakatoa. I'll recharge. Eggman will recharge too. And then Brutalis, next attack ought to kill you. So Kane, hurry up and kill. Okay, beautiful. So, dang, that was deadly. Check this out, my revival skill. So back from the dead with, check that out. He has evasion, positive effects protection, and regen. So I'm just going to recharge and watch as the enemy attacks and literally can't do anything. Taunt, and my Brave Shield even activated. So this is why I said even relics could help you out. Regen kicked in, so I got more life. Let's activate the Mega Taunt now. Brutalis Barrier. So now literally everything, oh my gosh, yeah, the combo with a taunt monster, Clipium Brutalis, works so great because you can activate Megatons and your positive effects are blocked, so you can't be removed. I can't lose Megatons, I can't lose regen, and they're just going to keep attacking me and it's not going to be doing anything. That is so beautiful. Watch, let me recharge again. And watch as the enemy just attacks over and over and over again. Tida, and then recharge, and then my Brave Shield kicked in, regen kicked in. Oh my goodness, I love it. Alright, so now let's actually start attacking. Let's activate Quicksand and Daze, and then I'm going to actually attack with the monster, we'll win, and then we'll do a Team Wars battle, and then that'll be fun, because yeah, maybe these battles were a little too easy, but the Team War we're doing right now is a tough Team Wars. So I will do my, let's see, how to kill a dragon, my extra turn skill, bam, how to kill a mountain. Alright, recharge, and then a 1v1 Kane, WYRMLAD versus Kane, who is gonna win? So Kane attacks the Soul Rip on my Brutalis, recharges, and I do, let's see, Despicable Beans, sure, bam, and oh, it actually missed, the damage missed. So the battle continues, Brutalis Barrier, recharge, and Kane does instant rest, so he recovered some HP. Oh no, he gave himself regen. Just for fun. Oh wait, I was going to attack with my Eggman, but nope, that'll kill him. Alright, so let's do this skill. Bam! And there we go, 72k damage onto the Team War attack. Alright, so we're against Virtuous Rebels, and this is a tough war. We're taking on a Sammy the Plague Carrier that has 3 level 10 speed runes, a Kihaku with 3 level 10 team speed, and a Halter's Bodyguard. Now my one saving grace is that there's no strength on the enemy, and even though that's a 130 Kihaku, I'm pretty sure I can OTK him, and I don't think they can kill my WYRMLAD. And my WYRMLAD has revival, so I may be able to get 3 coins out of this war. Unfortunately, Necromancer isn't ranked up to where he has the revival skill, or if he was, that'd be a for sure 3 coin victory. So I actually think I'm going to run, who do I bring? A War Master, Remtar, a Zara, Breaking Necromancer, I have Anticipation, and then my allies can't be possessed, which is what I think I want. So we're going to try this out. If anything, like I said, I at least still have revival on my monster. On my, well, let me make sure I bring the right skills. So light base attack, how to kill a dragon. This is the Kihaku killer. And recovery, and this should, I think this should work out. This should, no, I need Righteous Evil. I need the Sunburn and the Curse. So I'll actually get rid of this. No, but I want to block positive effects, considering who I'm facing. So I'm pretty sure I'll be okay with this team. So guys, give me your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win? Dib or Unlimited Power? And with that being said, let us click fight. Let us go 2 times speed so it's not too fast for you guys to see. And let's see, start off with a pain. Notice as WYRMLAD completely avoided it, did his AoE freeze and possession, and that missed. And again, look at WYRMLAD. Literally, he is the last monster to go, and nothing has happened to him. That's how amazing it is. Alright, how to kill your dragon. So, how much damage does it deal? It deals 26k, and then, I can't even tell, but for sure, I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. So how to kill your dragon against Kihaku. Don't, here, let me go ×1 speed. Don't blink. How to kill your dragon. OTK. Bam. How beautiful was that? Oh man, that was fantastic. Let's see how much damage this can deal. A little over 30k. This is my revival skill. And ooh, Sammy is almost dead. Removes positive effects one enemy twice. Deals light damage and sunburn. Well, let's hit a sunburn on that Sammy. See if it lands. So the sunburn did land. His shield activated. So that's the one way they can damage me, with those shields. And then his, oh my gosh, those diamond relics are powerful. So let's go ×2 speed, Unholy Resurrect, Kihaku is back from the dead, Medevac, so wow, the enemy is getting super lucky. Got hit with a pain once again, WYRMLAD, that doesn't touch me. Another AoE skill once again, nothing touches WYRMLAD. Like, you can't deny dodge area is super powerful. My monsters are frozen or whatever, that's fine. Here, let's block positive effects. So that Halter's Bodyguard, this is a perfect counter. I do get hit with Tiger Trap, Mantis Claw Trap, so those Diamond Relics still do hurt me. So I gotta be on guard for those. But other than that, look, regen blocked, love it. All-Terrain Protector. So this is gonna be, this might be kind of tough here. Let's transfer over to my attacker. And let's hit, oh, I can't do anything, so we'll recharge. Death Delay, so that's a life regen skill. So I actually get to attack. Let's see, removes positive effects and applies reverse healing. Oh, that would actually come in handy. Applies a 50% shield, applies precision, heals and removes all negative effects, and all-terrain restore, heals all allies by 60. I do have reverse healing, so that's dangerous. Here, let me actually apply, since they have Halter's Bodyguard, let me apply reverse healing on them. So it actually missed on everyone. That's Katsu Jinkin, missed on WYRMLAD. Death is not the end. Thanks for ulting me, Sammy, because that just shows off that WYRMLAD is untouchable. Flash damage, that missed too. And I can OTK Sammy, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. No more revival for the enemy. And then I'll OTK Kihaku, and then I go for Holter's Bodyguard. So that Major Healing Essence works against me. Makosu, lost a monster, that's fine. Flash damage, that's fine. Had to kill your dragon, and just like that, Kihaku is dead again. And come back, Holter's Bodyguard from the grave. Oh, this is a fantastic match that truly showcases my potential. So let me get rid of this negative healing, reverse healing, and let me do Anima. Guys, WYRMLAD is definitely a meta monster, no doubt about it. Here, let's do flash damage, applies reverse healing. So if he wants to heal, well, if it would land, if he wants to heal, that would be fine. Oh, you know what? Let's do this instead. So no healing for you, no regen, no nothing, and you are dead, and Revival Essence brings him back. So we'll attack him again, and we will do high ground. Yeah, which is my heal skill, 60% heal, all-terrain restorer, flash damage. That's cool. Despicable Beings, and you are dead. I basically... Wait, does that not deal damage? What is going on? Did I just miss that it doesn't heal damage? Alright, next turn you are dead. Alright, how to kill your dragon. You might not be a dragon, but this will damage you, and the next attack will kill you. Bam! Guys, WYRMLAD pretty much won the battle by himself. You can't deny that. So it goes without saying, WYRMLAD is a meta monster. You need him if you want to compete in Monster Legends. And so with that said, this has been a monster review on WYRMLAD. Once again, he's an incredible, phenomenal monster. He's insanely good. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Once again, a huge thanks to Dib for letting me use your account to make this video. I had a blast using this monster, especially in the super hard team war we're in right now. It was so fun using this monster and just dominating the enemy who clearly overpowered us. So thanks again, Dib, and everyone give me your thoughts on the video in the comments below. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.